Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. My name is Mike Brown. We'll get ready for the national anthem.
Remove our hats and rise if you're able for our national anthem.
Okay, you are watching Two Crude Lax on YouTube. My name is Mike Brown. This is the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 action. The St. Albert Crude taking on the Lloydminster Xtreme. Xtreme in the bright green and the Crude in the black and purple. We're just about ready for the opening face-off. 60 minutes to play. Second time these teams have meet this year. Crude lost to the Xtreme just over a week ago out in Lloydminster, and we are ready to roll, and we're underway. Greenwood with the opening face-off win. No, sorry, it's gone to the Xtreme. They go in and a crease call. In nets today, this afternoon, is Josh McNally for the Crude. He's wearing number 1. Robertson with the ball. Gets around Gamble, takes a shot on net. In nets for Lloydminster today is, I gotta figure out what his number is. Potentially Riker Gamble, I believe. Big number 1. The Xtreme have been having a strong season so far. Crude have got their work cut out for them today. Yesterday we played the Lakeland Heat and we beat them for the first time officially. Long pass forward. Sorry, a little slippage. Ball's loose. It's Vischer fighting for that ball. It's jammed up, loose again. That's Hill who had the ball. He's passed it off. Brown's pressuring the ball carrier. Up at the top of the screen. Brown slips. A couple of defenders in the way. Ball's knocked loose. Bodson, pinballing, slips. Crude ball. Ball's knocked loose. Selgren gets it back. Pass over to Ballantyne. Hendricks scored quite a few goals yesterday. Tries to get a shot off, but it's over top. Yeah, Gamble in nets for Xtreme. Pass forward to Gamble, 61. That's Brady Gamble. He's already passed off. Blake Shepard with the ball. Wide of the net. Shots are 1-1 all on nets. Not a lot of offense yet. 2.5 minutes into the game. We're here in St. Albert at Servus Place. This is the Performance Arena. This is the Crude's home arena with our own private dressing room in the back. And Crude coming off a win yesterday. Their first official win against the Heat. Beat them 15-8. They'll be looking to win this game too. I don't think they've beaten the Xtreme before. They're a tough opponent. Crude will have their work cut out for them. They'll need a strong goaltending performance. They got outshot yesterday. 51-42, I believe, were the numbers. Bourne goes for goal. Bounces over top. It's going to be Xtreme ball. He clears the zone. It's Owen Hill. A couple of Hills, a couple of Gambles. I think there's 3 Gambles. Maybe just 2. Goes for goal. Not caught, or not, couldn't get by McNally. McNally with the stop. Smith couldn't get the ball out of half. Called on an elbow. Hill with the ball. Looking for support. All the defenders in his way. Gunderson has it. He's passed it off. Weak shot by Plamondon. Shots on net are reading 6-1 now in favor of the Xtreme. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. More than almost 5.5 minutes gone here in the first period in this afternoon game. That one's off a defender. 3 seconds on the shot clock, wide of the net. So Crude on offense. Over to Ballantyne. Ballantyne's got Bourne. Brandon McNally with the ball. Into the middle to Hendricks. Hendricks from a long way out though, taking a bit of a beating. Gets a shot off. Easy save. Looking for somebody to throw it to. Ends up having to dump it down the floor as there's nobody available. Fisher transitions off, gives the ball to Hepburn. That's Hepburn with the ball now. Ball's loose. Picked up by Crude. Thrown down the floor. Robertson with an attempt here. He goes towards net, but veered off to the right. Ball's loose. Greenwood in there on defense. Robertson on defense. Gamble. He goes off. Looks like that's McNabb with the ball. A little shuffle pass. Crude so far playing a much more defensive game. Shots on net are 6-2 in favor of Xtreme. That one's wide of the net. This will be Crude ball. Too far for Morgan. Rebound bounces to Gamble. He throws it up. Just feel a little too tight on this camera. Get you a little wider. Shot on net. Save made. This is going to go back to Xtreme though. Intercepted. Brown with the ball. Takes it over into the far corner, waiting for some support. Loose ball. Hill passes into the middle, but it's missed. Loose ball, though, picked up by the Xtreme. It's over and back. Going over into the far corner. This will be Crude ball. 9 minutes gone so far in the first. No scoring. This is Xtreme ball now. That's Shepard with the ball around behind the net. Comes back out to the top. Gets the ball back. Takes a low shot. Doesn't get by the defender. It's over and back. No. He dumps that as the shot clock expires on the Xtreme. Vischer transitions off. Bourne has the ball. Can't be caught there. Morgan missed it. Loose ball, chase over on the far side. Vischer and Morgan. 2-on-1 situation. Oh, the pass was too high for Alex Hill. And the pass into the middle not caught, so that's over and back. And the Crude escapes some pressure as the ball comes all the way back into the Xtreme zone. Bourne will take it in the near corner. Pass into the middle. Shot from a long way out. Probably not going to beat Gamble that way unless you catch him napping. That pass was intercepted by Bourne. That's a pull down. Yeah, we have an arm up. So this will be a power play opportunity here. I think I've got this working now. Yeah, I got that working again. So a power play opportunity, our first one of the game. It goes to the Crude. They get a 2-minute. Not sure if I've got in-house announcing duties because if nobody sends me up the data, I won't be able to tell you what's what. 2 minutes against number 5. That's Logan Lang, I think. Oh, shot bounces to Heat or Xtreme possession. Knew I was going to do that. Valentine will take that ball. And the warding call. Loss of possession. Minute 30 remaining in the power play for the Crude. 0-0 score. 8-3 are the shots on net. Brown in the middle. Back up to Valentine. Back to Valentine. Ball's loose. You gotta not be using your two hands on your stick generally. Hill slowing things down here. Still just under a minute left in the power play for the Crude. McNabb has the ball for Xtreme. He goes towards net, gets a shot off. Save made by McNally. Albrecht brings it in for Crude. Valentine has it. 30 seconds left in the power play. And there's the power play goal for the Crude. Beauty. So Crude get on the board first with a power play goal. I believe that was scored by Brandon McNally. Reset on a few things here. That way I can do some camera swaps. So 1-0 power play is now over. So a successful power play for the Crude. Robertson has the ball. Crude have the lead. Lots of time left. We only have the one goal so far. We're 12 and a half minutes into the game. Just a one-goal game so far. Nichols has the ball. He's waiting for some support. Didn't want to, or sorry, doesn't have the ball. Thought he did. Just up there providing some forward pressure. Xtreme in possession. Shot. Stop made. Brown with the rebound. Getting all jammed up. Ball's knocked loose. Selgren. Oh, we got a whistle. That one's whistled dead for some reason. The referee behind the lines, or behind the play. Bench didn't like that. Had a little bit of a breakaway going on there. Whistle dead. Xtreme in possession. That one bounces loosely over top and grabbed by McNally. Selgren, try it again here. He's got some supporting players. Off to Bourne. That one's a little too high. So it's loose over in the corner. It does come up in Crude possession. Into the middle. Shot off on net. Looked like it was wider than that. Heard it slam against the boards. Didn't necessarily see it. Just 2 seconds on the shot clock. This is going to expire. They get the shot off on time, but... Oh, we're getting a penalty against the Crude now. So Nichols in the box for a cross-checking call. So Xtreme get to try out their power play. Man advantage. Oh, missed ball. Robertson trying to corral that loose ball. It slides across the floor over to Smith, who takes it into the far corner. We'll be looking to kill some clock here. There's 1:28 remaining in the power play for the Xtreme. Smith loses the ball after he gets knocked down. That one, pass goes wayward. And just before the shot clock was due to expire, Xtreme had this game tied at 1. So we're all tied at 1 here with just about 16 minutes gone in the first period. Not a lot of offense in this game so far. Shots on net are 11-4 in favor of Xtreme. Two-minute power play. There was 47 seconds remaining in it when Xtreme tied this game. Selgren with the ball for Crude. Shuffle past Bourne. Over to Ballantyne. He winds up, takes a shot, misses the net. Rebound to the Xtreme. Hill. He'll go off. Passes off to Stashniak. Save made. Rebound and a reset to the Xtreme. And that one bounces to Crude possession. Lassard. He's got an opportunity to go for it. I think the defenders kind of interfered with him there a bit. Not in a bad sense, but kept him from getting a clean shot away. Still in Crude possession. Oh, that one took a long bounce off the floor and up into the crowd. Shot clock expires on Xtreme. Sorry, I got to give you a fast pan. Ball still in Crude possession. Ballantyne with it here. Push close to the line. Gets away. McNally with a whoa! Arms went up right away on that one. Player kind of fell down just as McNally was about to cross-check him. Minute 52. So McNally is going to go to the box. Power play opportunity here for Xtreme again. They scored on their last one. So far, all the scores have been on the power play. So in a 1-1 game, 2-minute cross check. Save made. Deflected back into Xtreme possession, so they get a reset. Minute 32 remaining in the period. Minute 37 in the power play. There's the power play goal. So, the minute 20 remaining here in the first period. Xtreme take their first lead. Yo, 2-1 now. The score, shots on net are 14-7 in favor of Xtreme. Minute 20 left in the first period. Greenwood with the face-off win. Passes across the floor, comes to Hendricks. Hendricks into the middle to Ballantyne, but he's lost the ball. Bozano providing all the delay for player number 8 there. That's Alex Hill trying to get across the line. We got an arm up, got an empty net in the background. Extra attacker on the floor. There's 32 seconds remaining here in the first period. Delayed penalty against the Crude. Xtreme with the extra attacker. Just 9 seconds on the shot clock though. Winds up, takes the shot, save is made. So we'll have another power play opportunity here for Xtreme. Again, all 3 goals so far in the game have been scored on the power play. 2 minutes for slashing. Bozano going in the box. Okay, so the short power play opportunity here. Shots are 16-7 for Xtreme. Off the post. Out of play. And that brings this first period to an end. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll show you the replays that I've recorded so far. Shots on net are 17-7 in favor of the Xtreme, and the scoreboard in favor of the Xtreme. Goes for goal. Not caught. Shot on net. Save made. Power play. And there's the power play goal for the Crude. And there's the power play goal for the Crude. And just before the shot clock was due to expire, Xtreme had this game tied at 1. Period. Minute 37 in the power play. There's the power play goal. Okay, second period is underway. Opening face-off just happening now. They're fighting for that ball. It goes to Crude possession. Loose as it crosses the line, and Robertson. He's jammed up. It's loose again. Gamble has it. Xtreme on the power play. Still a minute 16 remaining in the power play. That happened with about 13 seconds left in the second. In the box, number 13, Lucas Bozano for 2 minutes on a cross-check, illegal cross-check. Lassard finally corrals the ball and takes it deep into Xtreme territory. 42 seconds on the power play for Xtreme. Shots on net are currently 18-7, favor of Xtreme. They got tangled up with each other, but that's going to be a penalty call. We do have an empty net in the background, so see, they got a 6-on-4 out there right now. Ball's lost. Still loose. And shot clock expires, so they'll have a 5-second 5-on-3 opportunity. Oh, a slashing call against Lassard. Crude penalty at 18-18 of the second period. Number 24, Logan Lassard, 2 minutes for slashing. All the goal scoring so far has been during the power play, so Crude have to be careful here. They want to stay within one. Crude run it across, Selgren with the ball. Minute 21 left in the Lassard penalty. Gunderson has the ball. He passes over. Back to Gunderson. Low shot. McNally steered that into the near corner. Back into Xtreme possession with a fresh 30. Moving it around. Back to Gunderson. 44 seconds in the power play. Having problems controlling that one. Wide of the net. Shot clock expires. .11 seconds left in the power play. Greenwood has the ball for Crude. Gotta give you a quick pan. Not that quick. I guess the ball wasn't up there yet. There it is. Bounces to Crude possession. Power play is over. Nichols. Pass is too high for Ballantyne. Ballantyne pressuring the ball carrier for Xtreme. There's a push. So this will be a penalty against the Xtreme. And an opportunity for the Crudes on the power play. That's Reese Way. going in the box for Xtreme. Power play opportunity now. Xtreme penalty at 15:47 of the second period against number 64, Reesway. 2 minutes for high sticking. Sorry, I got to find the ball. So Crude on the power play, still 1:37. That's over and back, stepped in the crease. A little help from the Xtreme player. That was number 6, Eric Wallace, with that play. Gives possession back to Xtreme. 1:16 left in the power play. Crude not pressuring the ball carrier at all, but they may be directed to play that way. So they don't want to leave an opening. Minute in the power play. Shot wide. Crude ball. Valentine. Over to McNally. McNally winds up, takes a shot off the shoulder of Gamble. Crude get the ball back. Low shot from Valentine, misses, but it bounces to McNally. Back to McNally on the pass. Into the middle. Robertson misses the net. Morgan with the ball. Up to Valentine, up to McNally, over to Valentine. Valentine hits a defender. 16 seconds in the power play. Defender's getting in the way of that ball. Breakaway opportunity. And a short-handed goal for the Xtreme, give them a 2-goal lead. It's now 3-1. 3-1 on a short-handed goal. Still 5 seconds left in the power play for Crude. Oh, sorry. Xtreme goal at 13:52 of the second period, scored by number 94, Owen Hill, shorthanded. Time of that goal, 13:52. Okay, looks like the power play, which I never did take off, but now they've got another opportunity as we have a Xtreme player in the box. Xtreme penalty at 13:22 of the second period against number 15, Ben Stashniak. 2 minutes for slashing. Okay, 2-minute slashing call against Stashniak. Crude now on the power play again. See if they can capitalize. Gamble picks up the rolling ball. Long pass forward for the forward player. This time the save is made. That was Owen Hill with another attempt on net. Short-handed. They got scored on short-handed on the last power play opportunity the Crude had. So now it's 3-1. Lots of time left to play, though. crease call against Crude. Muir. Ball in the near corner. Passes into the middle. Xtreme on the penalty kill. Another minute. Plamaden holding the ball. No one's pressuring him. Gets a little bit of space. The save is made. Josh McNally in nets for Crude. Wearing number 1. Loose ball. Smith stripped of the ball as he tried to bring it up against the boards, but Crude still in possession of it now. There's 28 seconds left in the power play. One last chance here. Valentine over to McNally. McNally with a long shot. Not going to beat him from there. This is still Crude ball. 15 seconds in the power play. Save made by Gamble. 8 seconds. Got a forward player. Got to give you the fast pan. It's not caught, but he has it now. Into the middle, wide open, but can't get by McNally. Power play is over. Whoops. Bit of a collision there between the two players, caught unaware. No penalties on the play. Ball's going to go to Crude. Hendricks misses the net. Rebound, though, to Valentine. He bounces one off Gamble's shoulder. Well, we got something going on behind the scenes here, boys. Penalty. I don't know if it's coincidental penalties or just against the Xtreme. Looks like it's going to be just against the Xtreme. Slash. Looks like it's against Xander Ryan. Xtreme bench. A little surprised with the call and not being both players.
Xtreme penalty at 10:52 of the second period. Number 22, Xander Ryan, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 10:52.
So, power play opportunity for Crude. McNally over to Valentine. Back to Valentine. McNally, low shot. Does not beat Gamble. Got to get in closer. Can't be shooting from out there. You're never going to beat the goalie. Not unless you got a lot of traffic. Pass is intercepted by Smith. Smith over to, I couldn't catch the number. There's McNally. He tried to pass it to Morgan, but bounced off him. Gamble, long pass forward, ends up being a dump into the far corner. Minute 23 in the power play. Oh, we're going to get a penalty now against Crude. So this will negate the power play. We'll be 4-on-4 for a minute 13. Looks like Sebastian Smith going into the box. Tripping call. So we're 4-on-4 for a minute 13.
Crude penalty at 10:04 of the second period. Number 26, Sebastian Smith, 2 minutes for tripping.
Now we got another penalty being called here. Unsportsmanlike, or what's going on here? Not sure what's going on. Well, looks like somebody's mouth might have got them in trouble because there doesn't seem to be any players anywhere near them. So this will be another penalty here against the Crude. Maybe it's an equipment call. So he's taking off his helmet for an inspection or something. Not sure what's going on here. Not exactly sure what's happening here. We're stopped here at 9:53 of the second period. Strap not done up, probably.
Crude penalty at 9:53 of the second period against number 27, Grayson Albrecht. 2 minutes for illegal equipment.
So this will be a power play opportunity, 4-on-3. Then they're going to have about a 10-second two-man advantage, depending on how the timing works. Unless they score off of the current man advantage. It'll be 4-on-3 out there. So, man advantage here for the Xtreme. Lots of space out there, 4-on-3. .50, 46 seconds left in the penalty against the Xtreme. That one's off a post. That one misses the net. Rebound is loose. Lassard chasing it down, but Xtreme come up with it. Gets an opening. Wide of the net. Way wide of the net. That should be an over and back. So Crude will, with 22 seconds left in the penalty against the Xtreme, and then they'll have a short man advantage, two-man advantage. There's only 11 seconds difference in the penalties against the Crude. And we got a penalty, an empty net in the background. Crude gonna got an arm up, so that'll negate. I'm going to pan to the camera to show you what's going on up here on the scoreboard, because there's all kinds of stuff going on up there. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Let you draw your own conclusions as to how this is going to play out. Slashing call against the Xtreme. Power play will be over for them. They'll still end up with a man advantage for a little bit here, I think, as all these penalties expire.
Xtreme penalty at 8:58 of the second period against number 74, Laren Thiessen. 2 minutes for slashing.
So now there's a man advantage for the Xtreme as that other penalty expired. I think we're 4-on-3 out there. Having problem controlling the ball. They get it moving finally. Miss, or a save. Knocked loose. As the ball knocked loose from Vischer as they Crude form up on defense with only 3 defenders out there. There's 4 attackers on the floor. That's a goal. So a power play goal for the Xtreme. They're now up by 3. And I think that'll negate the power play for the time being. There was 6 seconds left in Sebastian Smith's penalty. Now there's 17 seconds left in the penalty against Albrecht. So in 17 seconds, it'll be man advantage Crude. Right now, it's 4-on-4. Shots on net are 29-15 for the Xtreme.
Xtreme goal at 8:09 of the second period, scored by number 11, Blake Shepard. Assisted by number 16, Dylan Hepburn, and number 17, Jaden Clement. Time of that goal, 8:09.
And another penalty here for the Xtreme. Crude not able to capitalize, though. They've only had the 1 power play goal so far, and that was early on in the during the first period. Cross-checking call. So, Crude penalty. I'm just going to give you this again to show you what the current status is. That'll update here as it comes through.
Xtreme penalty at 7:55 of the second period against number 61, Brady Gamble. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
So in about 3 seconds' time, the Crude will have a 2-man advantage for about 55 seconds. So golden opportunity for the Crude to get one back here. Just got to keep possession of that ball. So power play opportunity. Just under 8 minutes remaining here. Crude, nobody in the box. It's a 2-man advantage, 5-on-3 for the Crude. There's the goal. Goal for the Crude. And they'll still have a man advantage. I did not see who scored that. Hendricks, I believe, maybe. So, still a man advantage for Crude. They're now within 2.
Crude goal at 7:39 of the second period, scored by number 6, Nathan Hendricks, assisted by number 17, Brandon McNally, and number 23, Aiden Valentine. Time of that goal, 7:36.
So still man advantage. Crude with possession, looking to get within 1 here. Got to get in close. Can't be scoring out from the top like that. Another quick stick attempt over to Hendricks, who scored that last goal. Robertson has the ball, gets a weak shot off, bounces to the goalie. Gamble with a short pass up. Crude have given up a shorthanded goal already, so they have to be careful. 57 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 61, Brady Gamble still in the box for cross-checking. Can't control that ball, so it bounces to Xtreme possession again. Xtreme be happy to kill the clock. 29 seconds left in the power play. Oh, they're giving this one back to the Xtreme. So we're going to be even strength here. Power play. Two-man advantage. Crude were able to capitalize, but unable to capitalize with the additional 1 minute man advantage. Wide of the net. Lassard has it. While he loses it. Still gets it back. Trips as he under pressure. This is given to Xtreme. Post. Fresh 30 for Xtreme. Another shot on net. McNally keeps the ball. A little pass up. Not caught. Got pressure behind him. Lassard. This ball's bouncing all over the place. Looks like it's going to be given to the Xtreme. Nichols pressuring the carrier. We got an arm up. This is going to be a power play. Empty net in the back. Extra attacker coming onto the floor. Xtreme goal on the delayed penalty. Able to capitalize. So Crude find themselves down by 3. The shots on net are 33-17 in favor of Xtreme. They're doing a 5-minute call here against Sebastian Smith, so he's going into the box. Not happy with this call. So a 5-minute major. They got a delayed a goal on the delayed penalty. And we're still in the box now for 5 minutes. We're back underway. Greenwood with the face-off for Crude. Ball's knocked loose into Xtreme end.
Xtreme goal scored at 4:05 of the second period by number 16, Dylan Hepburn. Assisted by number 20, Chase Gunderson. Time of that goal, 4:05.
Low shot. Deflected. Chasing that back just over half. Came off the goalie, so not an over and back situation. Things are quieted down out there. Crude not doing much talking, or at least nothing I can hear up here.
Crude penalty at 4:05 of the second period. 5 minutes for high sticking number 26, Sebastian Smith.
Just watching what's going on here. Ball's up here at the top. Save made by McNally. Selgren running it in. Look to keep possession. Still 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the power play for the Xtreme. 2 minutes, 15 seconds in the penalty, or in the period. He uses up all of the clock. It's over in the corner. Gamble picks this up. A rolling pass to Plamodden, who brings it into Crude territory. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in the power play. That one gets through traffic. And more importantly, with only 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the power play, they probably get a full 2 minute power play still. Or maybe they get the full 2.5. Give you a shot of the scoreboard. Oh, we got goalie is down behind the play here. Trainers come out for a little assist. Six to 2 current score. Shots on net are 37-17 in favor of the Xtreme. They're peppering the Crude net, but so far have only got 6 in. Crude have been only able to answer with 2 of their own.
Xtreme goal at 1:35 of the second period, scored by number 11, Blake Shepard, assisted by number 17, Jaden Plamodden, and number 20, Jace Gunderson. Time of that goal, 1:35. During the intermission, we'll draw for 50-50 and door prize, so have your tickets ready.
Okay, we're back up on his feet and back in net, so we're ready to go again here. Penalty is wiped out. Not sure why that was, but either way, power play is over. So we're 5-on-5. Greenwood with the face-off win. Brings the ball in. Looking for somebody to throw it to. And it goes to Nichols. Up to McNally. Got to get closer to the net before he shoots. Into the middle to Ballantyne, but he gets hit by a defender and loses the ball. Long pass up is caught. Save is made. Brown has it. Less than a minute left here in the second period. Long shot from McNally, but it misses the net, and that'll be bouncing all the way back to Crude goal. Hendricks with the ball, brings it back in. Got a delayed penalty here. So we got an empty net in the background, extra attacker on the floor for the Crude. Not sure what this was about, but there's an empty net back there, but there's no extra attacker on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 out there. Maybe it's just with 5 seconds left. We got a whistle. Well, I don't think that play went according to the way Crude would have liked to have seen it go. So we'll see how this shakes out. The whistle was blown, so I don't think the other player was too much of a hurry to chase down that rolling ball that rolled into an empty net. Maybe it was not a power play, it was just wow, the arm was up. They're just sorting out what they're going to do here. There's 2.9 seconds left on the clock in the second period. So not counted as a goal because the whistle was blown. So that keeps this with a 4-goal game.
Penalty at 2.9 seconds of the second period against number 5 of the Xtreme, Logan Lang. 2 minutes for tripping.
Oh, still just sorting this out. So it'll be a 2-minute power play. 2.9 seconds of that will slip by here, and Crude will start the third period with a man advantage. Something going on up top. No, we're going to get players back into the benches while we sort out what's going on. And we'll let the time slip by and end this period. Yeah. period, minute 37 in the power. And just before the shot clock was due to expire, Xtreme had this game tied at 1. And there's the power play goal for the Crude. Shot on net, save made. Goal. Not caught. Breakaway opportunity. And a short-handed goal for the Xtreme, give them a 2-goal lead. It's now 3-1. Packers on the floor. That's a goal. So power play goal for the Xtreme. They're now up by 3. Two-man advantage, 5-on-3 for the Crude. There's the goal. Xtreme goal on the delayed penalty. Able to capitalize. Left in the power play. That one gets through traffic. Okay, third period here is underway. Looks like man advantage for the Crude. Oh. No. Getting a very late reset there, but Crude on the power play. Shots on net are 38-19. That ball just out of the reach of McNally. Crude take possession. Pass up. Robertson chasing the loose ball, bounces to Gamble. Minute 16 left in the power play for Crude. Well, we got an arm up. Empty net in the background, so this will negate the power play. And we got a penalty coming against the Crude. There's a shot. Still 43 seconds left in the initial penalty we started the third period with. So it's 5-on-5 out there at the moment, and there's the whistle finally. Selgren going to the penalty box. So it'll be even strength for 34 seconds at 4-on-4. Just sorting it out here amongst themselves. Oops, bang into the camera. Whoa. 10-minute misconduct and a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. Selgren going into the box for a bit.
Crude penalty at 18-19 of the third period. Number 21, Adam Selgren. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalty, 18-19.
So power play, not just yet. Another 14 seconds. 4-on-4 out there. Seconds. Intercepted. Now they're on the man advantage for the Xtreme. They're in possession of the ball. Minute 34 left in the man advantage for the Xtreme. Ball's chased back all the way to Crude bench. Shot clock expires on Xtreme. Nichols throws it forward. A little too far for Hendricks. Still chasing the loose ball in the corner. Still loose. Now Gamp. Hendricks coming together with somebody back here. Looks like it'll be coincidental penalties. Lots of penalties in this game so far. Looks like it's going to go with Crude will get possession. Still man advantage for Xtreme as we have the Selgren in the box. Shots on net, 41-19 for the Xtreme. Leading by 4. Currently with the man advantage. Hey, can I get you to do it down there further, just in case it comes loose, okay? Or down that way. Okay. Just getting it all sorted. Penalties are up on the box. I don't think they're all up on the box. We have a stoppage.
Coincidental penalties at 17:07 of the third period. Xtreme, number 22, Xander Ryan. 4 minutes for roughing. And Crude, number 6, Nathan Hendricks, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 17:07.
That was a close one. Valentine with the ball. Over to Albrecht, back to Valentine. Into the middle to Greenwood. He loses the ball. He's got it back. Valentine, low shot from a distance. We have a whistle. And all kinds of stuff going on down there. So there'll be more penalties coming. This will be more coincidental penalties here. No, maybe not coincidental penalties. "16 minutes to go, a long way to go yet." Both teams taking lots of penalties. Just waiting for the details to come up. Crude would like to thank its sponsors, JVC Group for their dressing room sponsor, and greatly appreciated. Had a loss for words. Thinking of something else. And let's see here. Plains Midstream, also one of our sponsors, was greatly appreciated. JVC Group is Service Safely. Okay, got some calls coming through finally.
Crude penalty at 16:07 against number 26, Sebastian Smith, 5 minutes for high sticking. Xtreme penalty also at 16:07 against number 74, Laren Thiessen, 5 minutes for slashing.
We'll sort through this mess of penalty calls and show you what's going on the board. Complicated board again. Plus there's a player sitting in the penalty box serving his 10-minute misconduct, so awful busy down there for the scorekeepers. Again, they are volunteers. We thank them very much for their help. And as parents, we all need to take it easy on our volunteers. Botson's in the box. He's serving. No, he's out of the box now. I'm not sure what's going on. Still just trying to sort this out. Lots of people standing around waiting to see what's going to happen. We are back underway. Power play opportunity here. 2-man advantage for the Crude. Save made. Xtreme penalty. Oh. Turn the microphone on.
Extreme penalty at 16:07 of the third period. 2 minutes for slashing against number 17, Jaden Plumodden. Time of that penalty, 16:07.
Okay, Crude with a 2-man advantage for another 14 seconds. Long pass forward. Now it's a 5-on-4 advantage for Crude for 50 seconds. Crude unable to capitalize, still find themselves down by 4 goals. Shot wide of the net. Oh, we got another penalty now. Brown taking the penalty. 2-minute slashing call against Brown. So this will negate the power play for the Crude with 34 seconds left in that advantage. So we'll be 4-on-4 for another 31 seconds. And there's the goal for the Xtreme. Whoops, don't want that playing. Apologies. Now we're 4-on-4.
Crude penalty at 14:41 of the third period against number 18, Aiden Brown. 2 minutes for slashing. Xtreme goal at 14:32 of the third period by number 16, Dalen Hepburn. Assisted by number 11, Blake Shepard, and number 20, Jace Gunderson. Time of that goal, 14:32.
Dalen. Hey, just sorting that out. So, 8 seconds left, and then it'll be man advantage for the Xtreme. 7-2 now are the shots on that. Or sorry, it is the goal. Man advantage now for Xtreme. It's 5-on-4. Minute 12 left in the penalty against Brown. Crude on the penalty kill. Down by 5. Much closer game than the last time they played the Xtreme, but currently on the wrong end of the scoreboard. Lassard passes that forward. Crude in possession of it, getting towards the net. Oh, and a backhand shot. That was a beauty goal for the Crude, short-handed. Crude now within 4. Still 43 seconds left in the power play for the Xtreme. Greenwood comes up with it. Over and back, though. Stepped across the line, can't do that. So Xtreme with possession on the power play for another 19 seconds. Oh, and they get it back. Power play goal. Just as... Yeah, power play goal with 6 seconds remaining in the power play. Okay, we're 5-on-5 at full strength. Crude down by 5. Crude ball. Looks like Hendricks got a shot on net there. That one bounces up and out of play. Loose ball. Just seeing what was going on there.
Crude goal at 13:24, scored by number 17, Brandon McNally, assisted by number 28, Ryder Morgan, and 00, Parker Connolly. Time of that goal, 13:24. Xtreme goal at 12:46 of the third period, scored by number 11, Blake Shepard, assisted by number 16, Dalen Hepburn, and number 17, Jaden Clement. Time of that goal, 12:46.
Pass forward to Caleb Smith. All right, lost track of where they are. Smith still in possession, knocked loose. Hendricks batted that ball in, picked up by Gamble. I didn't see the goaltender switch. I'm not sure when that happened, but crease. So right now in nets for Crude, Parker Connolly. Ball's knocked loose, just they got over half. Clement brings it back in for Xtreme. Shot on net. Save made by Connolly. Connolly in net's already got an assist. Bourne brings that in. This pass is intercepted. Wide of the net. Ball's bouncing loose. It's a foul against the Crudes. Xtreme take possession again. And a flurry of penalties. Things have kind of calmed down for the last few minutes. Connolly with the save. Rebounds picked up by Crude. Jammed against the boards though. Ball's loose, got to get rid of it. Gets the throwaway. On the 8-second violation, so Xtreme will take possession. That one's wide. That'll be over and back. And Crude get a goal back. I'm not sure who scored it. Didn't see that part, but Crude not done yet.
Crude goal at 8:45 of the third period, scored by number 17, Brandon McNally, assisted by number 13, Lucas Bozano. Time of that goal, 8:45.
We got a timeout called here for a water break for the goalies. Okay, we are back into play. Xtreme with possession of the ball. 8 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the game. Connolly in nets. That last Crude goal scored by Buller Ice, a little too slow getting it out. Ran into pinballing. So possession back to Xtreme. Moving it around easily. Connolly with a stop, bounces to Crude. Bodson running it out. I think it's Bodson. Yep. Gets a shot off on net and draws a penalty out of the play. No? Yep. Oh, successful play. Selgren comes out of the box after serving his 10-minute misconduct. So this is going to be a power play opportunity for the Crude. 7.5 minutes remaining.
Xtreme penalty at 7:25 of the third period against number 15, Ben Stashniak. 2 minutes for slashing.
And it looks, not sure what's going on here. Not sure. Okay, penalty against the Crude. Penalties against number 17, illegal equipment, and two 10-minute misconducts. Or, sorry, 2 minutes for the illegal equipment and a 10-minute misconduct against number 17, Brandon McNally. It's Bodson serving the penalty. Over and back against the Xtreme.
Crude penalty against number 17, Brandon McNally. 2 minutes for illegal equipment and a 10-minute misconduct.
And all kinds of stoppages going on here. Not sure now what's going on, but it's kind of devolved into a bit of a I'm not sure why he was out on the floor when he's the one that's got the penalty. Like, I don't know what that's about. I thought the penalty was against number 17. I don't know why he was out on the floor when there's somebody else in the box for him. Not sure what the heck happened there. So this will go in favor of the Xtreme for sure. Whatever that was not the way it's supposed to happen. And they'll sort all this out. See if we can get through the remainder of this game. It's taking a long time to play this third period. We've still got more than 6.5 minutes remaining. We're already at our 2-hour window for the game. Another parent getting ejected, or at least getting told to move on. So, power play opportunity here. We'll erase that, bring that up. Giving this ball to the Xtreme. Excuse me for a second, just got to adjust the camera. And a goal for the Xtreme. Okay, let's remove that off because I think we're even strength out here, 4-on-4. Sorry, they're getting all kind of clustery in here. Lots of things going on, lots of whistles, lots of stoppages. Gamble forced to make a save back there. Oh, and they got more whistles going on now. It's safe to say that Crude have lost control of what's going on here and not helping themselves out with 1.5 minutes remaining, down by 5 goals. They are now 4-on-3 out there. A power play opportunity for Xtreme. Xtreme goal at 5:56 of the third period, scored by number 20. Jace Gunderson, assisted by number 17, Jaden Plumodden. Time of that goal, 5:56. Crude penalty against number 6, Nathan Hendricks. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of that penalty, 5:36. Power play goal for the Xtreme. got whistles. Xtreme aren't doing themselves many favors either. Let me show you what's going on up here. Things are getting wiped and cleaned up. All kinds of crap going on. Whoops, sorry, I'm banging into things. We need to get this game over or somebody gets hurt. I'm not even sure who's got man advantage now, if at all. Looks like we're 4-on-4 out there. Xtreme goal at 5:26 of the third period, scored by number 11, Blake Shepard, assisted by number 88, Rogan McNabb, and number 17, Jaden Plamodden. Time of that goal, 5:26. Xtreme penalty at 5:26, number 88, Rogan McNabb. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay, they're settling down a little bit out there. There's a lot of penalties being called. Ball's loose. Shot clock expires. Long pass forward, intercepted by Xtreme. They come back in. Connolly with the stop. Crude trying to run it back out this time. Get across half, Selgren. Oh, into the middle, all alone in front. Booger with an attempt, but Gamble made the stop. It's over and back. It's like a slight man advantage here for the Crude, but it's already over in just another second, so not going to change the graphics any. We're back to 5-on-5 action. 3.5 minutes remaining. Just under 3.5 minutes. Greenwood with a shot. Gamble with the stop. Long pass forward. Goes all the way to Connolly. Whoops. Connolly to Brown. Brown long pass up too high for Ballantyne. Xtreme have it back. Pinballing, more whistles, got an elbow call. This will be possession back to Crude. Ball's loose. Busy pushing on players back there instead of watching where the ball's landing. Long pass down the floor. Bouncing around. Loose, picked up by Crude. Locked loose. This will be Xtreme ball with 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the game. (10-4) is the score. 60-28 are the shots on net. Crude intercept that. All kinds of guys getting knocked down. Nichols has that ball. We got another whistle. This will be against the Xtreme and a penalty. So power play opportunity here for the Crude with just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. No, it looks like it won't be a power play. We got all kinds of... There's an unsportsmanlike call. That'll even things up. We don't want the Crude to, or the Crude doesn't want to. Yeah, it's all gone to crap. Crude have lost control of this game, and Xtreme aren't doing a whole lot better, although they are leading in where it counts and the scoreboard. Hendricks goes off. It's a 5-minute. I'd say this game's turned into a cluster. We got 5 minutes up on the board against number 6, Eric Wallace for the Xtreme. And I think the Crude have taken a penalty. It'll be Hendricks, probably unsportsmanlike conduct. Now we're still trying to sort this mess out. There don't appear to be any extra penalties up on the board at the moment. Looks like there's 3 men out there for the Xtreme, 5 for the Crude. But I can't honestly tell you what's happening out there right now. Still sorting this out. Okay, they got another penalty up. It's 2 minutes against number 24, Dagan Thiessen. Busy writing down all kinds of stuff down there in the penalty box. And thank you to all our volunteers that help out and keep the games moving forward. It's power play for the Crude. It looks like a 2-man advantage.
Xtreme penalty at 2:05 of the third period against number 6, Eric Wallace. Cross-check, 5 minutes. And against number 24, Dagan Thiessen. Cross-check as well. And Crude, number 14, 10-minute game misconduct. That's Isaiah Nichols. Time of all those penalties, 2:05.
Okay, so Isaiah Nichols with a 10-minute misconduct. Crude on the power play. Off the post.
Final minute of play.
You got to push them back. Stand there, let them with the stand around with the ball. You got a 2-man advantage. 37 seconds left. Well, it looks like the Crude have officially given up. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if he's going to do something with it here. Sure, killing a lot of time. And that's it. Game over, thankfully. That was terrible. So, total loss of control from both teams as far as penalties are concerned. And, yeah, we'll put that one in the books and not look back on it. Yeah, thankfully that one's over. Thanks for the help from the volunteers. So the Crude kept it a little closer for a while, but Xtreme ended up running away with it. So thanks for tuning in. My name is Mike Brown. You've been watching Two Crude Lax on YouTube. This has been a Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 action between the St. Albert Crude and the Lloydminster Xtreme. And we'll see you at the next game.